shit.
His car passes in front of this umbrella man. Also in that moment, some believe that the umbrella man appears to leave his umbrella a foot or so. Both of these things in conjunction have led some to believe that the umbrella was a signal to another gunman, or that the umbrella itself was a spy-like weapon that could fire darts.
Two shots.
A slight hole into it. See where that word sabotage? Yeah, he's like a James Bond with a little weapon that looks like he's like the Penguin. Or the Penguin. The Penguin had a gun like an umbrella.
Yeah.
So, is that just an announcement?
Yeah, we get 3 stars. 2 stars.
It's a segue and it's somewhat true.
Do something good.
Well, that's aggressive. If the CIA said they were going to offer an umbrella of air protection, and Kennedy said, no. And then, so that's very sad. And then they're like, alright,
Take the money.
This may seem, a Department of Defense weapons developer named Charles Simpson incredibly testified to the Senate Intelligence Committee that a form of this wacky umbrella weapon exists because he designed it. Simpson described an umbrella-like weapon that could silently fire darts. One USK footballer named Jim Morris also claimed that these darts were fired through the umbrella's webbing when open. Furthermore, here are pictures that show the umbrella placed before and after the attack. But during the assassination, the umbrella was clearly open, and he passed the umbrella. So, yeah, I don't think you have to sell me anymore on this line. I was all in once you mentioned the word umbrella. What do you think about the umbrella and being able to fire through the webbing of the umbrella? I'm on board. That's pretty fucking cool, right? You could convince me anything in the world if you just use the word umbrella. If you say Amelia Earhart, her plane was attacked by an umbrella man, and he took her to space, or say the plane also suspicious. They defeated, while other spectators fled the scene. This umbrella man, along with another man, sat down next to each other on the curb, seemingly
What the fuck?
explanation came from the purported umbrella man himself. This man was a man named Louis Stephen Witt, who came forward to the Senate committee to testify, even bringing the umbrella along with him. He claimed that the umbrella was a symbol of protest against his father, Joseph Kennedy. Witt was not a fan of Joseph Kennedy's appeasement policies when Joseph was ambassador to St. James in 1938. So, as a symbol of protest, Witt used an umbrella, a reference to the signature accessory of Neville Chamberlain, who promoted appeasement as Prime Minister of England. Witt also explained that he only opened the umbrella when Kennedy could see it. And as odd as this may seem, throughout history, many people both in England and America have used umbrellas as a symbol of protest. Even the paranoid former President Nixon claimed his aide from having umbrellas to be advised to for fear of having a visual alert to the unpopular attitude of a
Gun. 3 stars. 3 stars. Fucking right. 5 stars.
Yeah, I know. By the way, no follow-up on this testimony. None of
Jersey. Sadie.
confirming that this is the umbrella man.
Come here, girl.
Flimsy little excuse about some history lesson that he probably I guess he could have Googled it, but he could have went to Google. History professor. Absolutely shameful. I don't know. I find it very weak. The supposed umbrella man also claimed that the umbrella blocked his view of Kennedy being assassinated, thus explaining his apparent state of calm or shock as he described it, as he sat on the curb after the shooting. Thomas claims this isn't proven in the footage. Perhaps Louis Stephen Witt is in fact the umbrella man, and it is all in the fabrication. Or perhaps Witt is a puppet for the CIA to cover his tracks. Nobody can say definitively which is true. Fucking umbrella man. But I just can't believe that that's his excuse. I couldn't see it. Couldn't see it. I didn't see it. I heard the gunshots. I saw everyone running, and I thought, oh, I must be part of the parade. It was a very nice parade. I didn't see the part where the president got shot in the head. In the end, people continued to speculate on what truly happened in Dallas that day. A 2003 ABC News poll conducted 40 years after JFK's assassinations found that approximately 70% of Americans believed there was some sort of plot behind the killings. Only 32% accepted the Warren Commission's 51% believed there was a second gunman involved. In 1973, LBJ told The Atlantic, quote, "I never believed that Oswald acted alone, although I can accept that he pulled the trigger," end quote. I just can't believe that one single douchebag could assassinate a president.
Yeah, he's not a very good villain, right?
No. He doesn't even have a scary outfit.
Oh, he's got like a nice smart sweater. And he's got like trendy hair. He's like perfectly greasy.
Side note, what do you think Lee Harvey Oswald uses for?
Good comedy.
That's some gentleman's comedy right there.
Come on.
Well, I guess we'll never know what happened in Dallas back then.
Fun fact. Fun fact. Did Lee Harvey Oswald was there other gunmen? Perhaps the mysterious gunman? And if there were, who were they working for? The horrific assassination of John F. Kennedy will remain unsolved.
Three. Oh, 50 shots or less. Come on. What kind of music?
This is conducted involving the sexual enjoyment behind the disappearance of James Carter in America. This one has been the topic of wide speculation for about 80 years now. There's a lot of interesting theories out there. I don't know any of them. This seems kind of dry, though. I don't know. There's more to it, or maybe more, and maybe I don't know.
Yeah, perfect. 5-star perfect.
So we just get into it then?
Yes.
On July 2nd, 1937, Amelia Earhart, the first woman to cross the Atlantic and one of the most famous women in the world, disappeared along with her navigator, Fred Noonan, while attempting to circumnavigate the globe at the equator. Before we get into the incident, let's quickly provide some context into how accomplished Earhart truly was. The Babe of the Sky. Oh, is that what they call it? I've heard that, yeah. Babe of the Sky. Yeah, that goes in Amelia Earhart, Babe of the Sky. Amelia Earhart was born on July 24th, 1897, in Atchison, Kansas. In 1928, Earhart became the first woman to cross the Atlantic without U.S. passengers in a plane with two other pilots. However, on May 20th to the 21st, 1932, Earhart was mostly serving this time alone, flying from Newfoundland to Ireland for about 15 hours. She was the second person to ever complete the flight. During this trip, she demonstrated her resourcefulness and power of a plane settling a week in the woods from the wind and which caused the engine to be flamed. Yet, she still completed the flight on August 24th, 1932. Earhart flew from LA to Newark, setting a record at that time for longest distance flown without refueling. She also became the first female pilot to complete a non-stop transcontinental flight.
She's got some salt in the game.
She's the Michael Jordan of flying.
Well, Michael Jordan never disappeared
Of accomplishments, Michael Jordan never went into something and just disappeared. Whoa, where'd he go? Where'd he go? This takes us to 1937, when Earhart set her sights on circling the globe, zigzagging along the equator, requiring long hauls over water. If successful, she would have been the first female pilot to fly around the world. Her journey would have taken her about 29,000 miles over roughly 40 days, starting and ending in California, and would have included 20 stops, including Shanghai, Calcutta, and Bangkok.
If she's anything confused by it.
One time, I went on a flight to Asia, and it felt like I wanted to die.
How long was it? It was 19 hours. When she was 40 days. 46.
That's a lot. Yeah. What if you had to do with nothing? Like eating popcorn, our favorite thing to do in the world. Imagine sitting in a chair, all you did is eat popcorn. That's a bad example. Earhart flew in a twin-engine Lockheed and Electric, a 10-passenger high-performance airliner, specifically outfitted with special tanks that allowed it to carry over 1,000 pounds of fuel rather than the usual 200.
So when they built this one, they specifically said, let's make a plane that won't catch on fire. I mean, that's the goal with everything. It seems like they're not doing a great job at that. I'm just saying, you know, it's like, oh, it would be fun to catch on fire. If there's some misogynist pieces of shit on there, you know, on that team, he's like, you know, screwing the little bolts on, and you're like, And you know what they're going to use it for? Oh, yeah, they got days in the sky. Oh, is that so? Is that what you think he's going to do?
Oopsie. Great snowball just flew.
Yeah.
Sky belongs to men.
May 21st, Earhart and her navigator Noonan started their journey from Oakland, California. On the morning of July 2nd, 1937, 42 days into their journey, Earhart and Noonan prepared to leave Loch A, Michigan. Leaving Loch A, the Electra was carrying the most fuel it had on this expedition, about 1,000 pounds. They were already roughly 22,000 miles into the trip, and had about another 7,000 to go before returning to California. They planned to stop 2,556 miles away on Howland Island.
Chill.
It was about an 18-hour flight. Barry Balfour, the radio operator for Guinea Airways in Lot A, set up a schedule for he and Earhart to send transmissions to each other once every hour. Soon after Earhart's plane took off, Balfour noted that the headwinds were stronger than anybody had thought. He sent transmissions of this information to Earhart 3 times over the course of 2 hours. However, Earhart did not seem to get these transmissions. Headwind speed could affect plane speed. Around 2:18 p.m., Earhart's transmissions, which had been blocked earlier, were finally received by Balfour in Lot A. He gave her speed 140 knots and altitude 7,000 feet, and things seemed to be okay. A little over an hour later, her next transmission stated that she had climbed to 10,000 feet. This may have been uneconomical in terms of fuel usage. It's unclear why Earhart made this claim, but author Elgin Long, a veteran pilot, definitely thinks of avoid sides or mountains.
You think she just went vert? Just like,
I don't know. What do you think of this, Newman? Maybe there was something she had to avoid that was coming at her.
okay. This is a preview of what's to come.
Maybe. You never know. This transmission also seemed to be delayed, though it was still on course. It was believed that the experienced pilot Earhart would have realized the problem with the headwinds by this point. As they neared Howland Island, the plane was likely down to a last 97-gallon tank of fuel. The Coast Guard's Itasca, a 250-foot boat off the coast of Howland Island, was to provide communications and weather for Earhart upon her arrival to the island. It is thought that Earhart's plane must have gotten fairly close to the island because the Itasca did hear her transmission, which grew stronger as sunrise came. In fact, they thought Earhart was close enough that the radio operator on board the Itasca went outside to look for her plane. In one of her last transmissions, Earhart told the Itasca, quote, "We must be on you. It cannot see," end quote. The radio, quote, "gas is running low," end quote. Earhart's last transmission at 4:03 a.m. was, quote, "We are on the line 157-337. We will repeat message. We will repeat this on 6,210 kilocycles. Wait." End quote. While there are conflicting reports, the transmission may have also included, quote, "We are running north and south," end quote. In her final transmission, Earhart's voice was described as, quote, "frantic."
Did Fred chime in during any of this?
Not really. I think Fred was too busy white-knuckling it on the passenger seat.
This is a bad idea. My wife told me not to do this.
Exactly. After that, Earhart was never officially heard from again. Earhart's plane never arrived.
Hey, bro.
Open and shut. I don't get this.
Burrow that at low tide could have worked as an emergency landing strip. Roughly,
Get these motherfuckers powered up. I'll take the bone.
was a partial human skeleton, as well as 12 other bones. The bones were analyzed by a physician named W. Hoodless, who was working in a medical school in England. But Hoodless determined that the bones belonged to a man who was short, stocky, and of European descent, and could not be Earhart or Noonan. Unfortunately, after this conclusion, Hoodless discarded the bones, thereby preventing anyone from DNA analyzing them in the future. I think that this guy may have jumped to conclusions a little bit, and maybe, just maybe, should have not thrown out the fucking bones.
He threw out the bones?
I just said that. He said, "It ain't them, trash them." That's him.
These bones don't belong to anybody. Put them back in the ocean.
Yeah, this guy wanted to go home early that day.
Just throwing the bones out. What scientist said that? I feel like the majority of these true crime cases that you do are plagued with people who don't want to do their job. And they're not thorough. Yeah, half the reason half of these cases are unsolved is because people got evidence and were like, too much work, burn it.
However, the International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery, aka TIGAR, used Hurwitz's original measurements of the bones in today's updated databases to determine the bones could also belong to a taller than average woman of European descent, and Earhart was said to be 5'7" or 5'8".
That's like a foot taller than you.
Oh yeah, it's man. Let's try the next one. Man, this is big ass bird. It's probably 2 buffaloes for a time. Oh yeah, can you get them points? Maybe stronger. Fuck, water. Oh, rub up again. See what? Let's see, 3, got drums. Let's see, the next 4.
This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we discuss the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald L. Goldman, or as you may know it, the case of O.J. Simpson, who was Nicole's ex-husband, a Hall of Fame running back in the National Football League, and the case's top suspect. Also, I was a little boy when this happened. But you do know him.
Yeah. I think for anyone our age, it's just...
Yeah, I actually never even knew he played football. I just knew him as the guy who probably murdered somebody.
Yeah.
And his name was Cookie. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's just get into it. In the early morning of June 13th, 1994, at 12:10 a.m., the bodies of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald L. Goldman were found outside Nicole's Brentwood townhouse, stabbed to death. So right now we're on our way to Nicole Simpson's house. That's it over there. I feel awful.
I'm not crazy about that. Such a cheery evening here in Brentwood.
Yeah. At the time, Nicole and O.J. Simpson were divorced and living in separate residences, both located in Brentwood. The bodies were discovered by two neighbors who were literally led to the crime scene by Nicole's dog, a dog that multiple neighbors would say was incessantly barking around the time of the murders. So like I said, the dog led the neighbors down the street. I'm not sure if it was this way or that way, but the dog led them to the entrance and they just saw the blood coming out to the sidewalk. This whole place has been renovated, so the entrance right now is in a different place than it was back then, but
You know what occurs to me though is how close all those apartments were, and how it's like.
and how no one
For
heard.
some reason, yeah, I always imagined the street was bigger and the things were a little more separated, but everything's kind of on top of each other there. I imagine some people would have had to hear something.
That's a good point. I never thought about that. Let's go through the established and highly detailed timeline. On June 12, 1994 at 6:30 p.m., Nicole, her children, and others arrive at dinner at a restaurant called Mezzaluna. At 9:15 p.m., Nicole's sister calls Mezzaluna to say that her mother had left her glasses there. Ronald Goldman goes to pick up the glasses. At 9 to 9:30 p.m., Brian, Taylor, and O.J. Simpson go to McDonald's for dinner. I can't imagine McDonald's was pleased to hear that. I'm sure they wished he left that out of the testimony.
Was that in the testimony?
I mean, it had to be. It's on the official timeline.
Well, it did get a lot of media coverage.
I guess.
Pre-advertising.
I suppose. At 9:45 p.m., Cato and O.J. return home from McDonald's. Cato was staying with O.J. in his guest house at the time. At 9:48 to 9:50 p.m., Goldman leaves Mezzaluna with a white envelope containing Nicole's mother's glasses. At 10:15 p.m., Nicole Simpson's neighbor hears a dog bark and cry while he is watching TV. The prosecution would later cite these barks as the barks of Nicole's dog, who was theoretically crying out at the murder of its owner, Nicole.
So they're going by dog bark.
They're going by dog bark. In a lot of ways, this dog is the real hero of the story, it seems like.
I don't know if there's a lot of heroes in this one.
No, but the dog,
If you want to give it to the dog,
I'll
then
give it to
sure.
the dog. I'd like to have something happy about this story, and the
Yeah.
dog isn't a regular laugh. For the sake of just keeping this less bleak, let's show a picture.
happy-
Let's show a picture of an Akita right now. I think we could all use that.
Please.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
something jolly.
Yeah, something jolly. At 10:25 p.m., a limousine driver named Ellen Park arrives at O.J.'s home. O.J. was scheduled to leave on a red-eye that night from L.A. to Chicago at 11:45 p.m. At 10:40 p.m., O.J.'s guest, Cato, heard 3 loud thumps on an outside wall of the guest house he was staying in. From 10:40 to 10:55 p.m., Ellen Park, the limo driver, buzzes O.J.'s intercom several times, but there is no answer. Just before 11 p.m., the limo driver sees a shadowy figure, 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, walking across the driveway towards the house. At about 11 p.m., the limo driver tries buzzing the intercom again, and this time, O.J. answers. O.J. tells the limo driver that he had overslept and had just gotten out of the shower.
Doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too good. Could have been a coyote. Los Angeles has got its fair share of coyotes running around.
A 6-foot-tall coyote that weighed 200 pounds. By the way, for it being a shadowy figure, this guy seems to have a very accurate description. I know. Yeah. 6 feet, 200 pounds, but very shadowy. Smell of McDonald's. At 11:45 p.m., O.J. departs on an American Airlines flight to Chicago. And taking us back to the start, at 12:10 a.m., the bodies of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald L. Goldman are discovered outside her townhouse, stabbed to death. Evidence found at the crime scene included a blood-stained glove left by the suspected killer, a knitted hat, and a bloody footprint. Detectives would arrive at O.J.'s house at 5 a.m. and would discover some key pieces of evidence, but we'll get into that later. Meanwhile, O.J.'s flight lands in Chicago. According to lead prosecutor Marsha Clark, Detective Ron Phillips called O.J. to inform him that his ex-wife was dead. O.J.'s first response? Quote, "Who killed her?" End quote.
Not good.
Not, how did she die? No, what happened? Who killed her?
Yeah, that's not the go-to there.
O.J. was questioned for 3 hours by the LAPD, but released. On June 17, 1994, 4 days later, O.J. was charged with 2 counts of murder, but he famously did not surrender to the police and was declared a fugitive. The resulting low-speed police chase of O.J. on the freeways of Southern California in his white Ford Bronco is a lasting memory for anybody familiar with the case. Do you remember that?
I actually don't. I think I was not too on top of the news cycle then because I was watching Power Rangers or something, but I was not.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you were just eating cereal or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was probably taking a dump or something.
Is that all you did?
That's all I did was take dumps
Oh, well,
in my pants.
weird childhood.
O.J. was in the passenger seat. The car was being driven by his friend, Al Cowling, who would later explain he didn't stop due to the fact that O.J. was apparently holding a gun to his own head in the car, and that O.J. was suicidal. In fact, a suicide note by O.J. was found, but we'll get to that in a bit. So right now, we're going about the speed that O.J. was when the chase was happening, and we're in rush hour traffic for the most part in L.A.
I thought he was going even slower.
I can't say I feel exhilarated right now, nor do I feel like Vin Diesel. During the chase, they recorded a phone call between O.J. and homicide detective Tom Lang. Here's some audio from that.
Nobody's gonna get hurt.
I'm the only one that deserves.
No, you don't deserve that.
Get hurt.
You do not deserve to get hurt. You do not deserve to get hurt. Don't do this.
All I did was love Nicole. All I did was love her.
The chase would end at O.J.'s home in Brentwood. Inside the car, they found what I imagine was unintentional humor, makeup adhesive, a fake mustache and goatee, O.J.'s passport, and a gun. Just try to picture one of the most famous people in the world trying to sneak into TSA with a glued-on mustache and thinking that it's going to work out. I can't believe he was even considering it.
It's a little juvenile.
O.J. surrendered to the police at 8:51 p.m. Let's go over O.J.'s suicide note. Aside from thanking those who meant a lot to him in his life, O.J. professed his innocence. Quote, "First, everyone understand, I have nothing to do with Nicole's murder. I loved her, always have and always will. If we had a problem, it's because I loved her so much." End quote. And with that, let's get into the suspects. Unlike our other cases, this case has one clear top suspect, O.J. Simpson. So let's break this down into 2 sections. Why O.J. is the killer, and why O.J. isn't the killer. Let's start with why he could have done it. First off, let's start with a possible motive. O.J. and Nicole Simpson had been going through a break, and around the time of the murders, Nicole and Ronald Goldman had reportedly grown increasingly close, leading some to speculate that they were perhaps more than friends. Though Goldman said that wasn't the case. That obviously is a clear.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if Goldman had said that wasn't the case, I don't think that's going to matter. No, spending any time.
I mean, that's a meme now. The guy you shouldn't be worrying about.
Right. Yeah.
So, in the most extreme case. Now, let's return to the timeline. If the murders did in fact occur around 10:15, that would give O.J. enough time to commit the murders, clean himself up, and be
Relax, I might jump back on and play just too.
Right now we're heading into O.J.'s Rockingham Estate, which is actually just 6 minutes away from Nicole's townhouse.
This is pretty cool. I'll be on later.